Hey guys, it is January 4th again, and I just made it home. I actually got here probably about 30 minutes ago. It is about 3:10 right now, and I got home and just kind of put my stuff away really quick, and figured I would go ahead and make a video for you guys really fast. I'm really tired right now. Still dealing with the I guess the propofol that they gave me. It's just got me feeling kind of weird, but I'll be okay. I'm just really tired and everything, and today was a miracle, to say the least, and it was I gotta say, you guys have no idea how much everything that you guys said to me meant to me. I've just been so blown away by all the kind comments and all the prayers. You guys are just so great. This has been like the most beautiful thing that has ever happened to me, probably other than having my children and getting married. But I mean, I'm really being honest when I say the outpouring of love that I've received from everyone. I mean, it really jerked my heart. And guys, I really believe in the power of prayer, and I really believe that everybody praying for me really helped to alleviate the pain. I went into that procedure so anxious, and after getting done and when I woke up, I mean, usually when I wake up, I mean, it's just excruciating. Now, I'm not gonna say I woke up and I felt great, because my stomach did hurt, but not anywhere near that like it's felt before. And they had to dilate my pancreas again today. After speaking with the doctor, he said that after this go around, that now that we have the 3 stents in there, that they're not going to have to dilate my pancreas any longer, that they should be able to get those stents in and out of there pretty easily. And he said after looking at my pancreatic duct that it's actually doing what he wants it to do. The doctor's stretching out like it's supposed to. And I'm guessing that because of the last time, the first time they put the first stent in, that one hurt really bad. They had to dilate my pancreas. Then back in November, they had to dilate my pancreas again to put the 2 in. And I guess just because they were stretching it out and my pancreas just wasn't used to that time, it just really hurt. But this go round, I guess because of the fact that there were already 2 in there, and like I said, all the prayers that I received, the pain just was not anywhere close to the way it was the last time. So I can't thank you guys enough for that. I really appreciate it so much. You guys are just so kind. With that said, I'm really sorry, guys, if I haven't responded back to you yet. I tried to respond to everybody last night. There were so many comments, I just couldn't get to them. I had to lay down and try to get to sleep, because we had to get up at 5 o'clock this morning to get ready. And at like 10 o'clock last night, I just decided just to put my phone away and turn the TV off, and I drank some chamomile tea, and I just kind of drifted off to sleep. I tossed and turned most of the night. I didn't sleep the greatest in the world, but I did get some sleep. Usually I'm up all night long and I don't sleep at all, so I think that has contributed to all the prayers as well, that I was able to actually just get some sleep last night, and that really helped, because I just didn't feel so bad today when I went in there. Luckily, I was, when I got there this morning and they took me to get registered, the lady that registered me told me that I was his first patient of the day, and he got there. They called me to the back at like 7 a.m. I went back there, put my gown on, and they got the IV and everything put in, and asked me all my questions about my medications and when I took them, because they don't want you taking your insulin, your fast-acting insulin the morning of the procedure, and I take long-acting insulin as well. So they have to make sure that I only took half of my long-acting insulin the night before, which I did, and my blood sugar was actually pretty decent this morning. I mean, it was higher than most people's would be, but for me, it was actually rather decent. I think my blood sugar was like 175 or 176 or something like that when I got there, and usually it's way higher than that because I can't take, the amount of long-acting insulin that I do on a regular basis. And I didn't get to take. I'm not allowed to take my Jardiance as well the day of the procedure. And that really helps control my blood sugar as well, and I wasn't able to take that, but it was really surprising that my blood sugar was as stable as it was when I went in there for the procedure. But once again, guys, thank you so much for all the prayers, and I will get on there at some point this afternoon and reply to everybody. And I feel like I owe it to you to at least reply. I mean, you guys took the time to leave me a comment, and so many nice things were said, and I really feel like I owe it to you. And I'm just gonna lay in the bed and respond to everything, so it's not gonna be a bother to me by any means. I really want to get to the comments and respond to everybody, and I haven't even had a chance to even read all of them yet. So it's something that I really, really do want to do. I know there's people like, don't worry about it, get some rest, but I'll be resting. I'll be laying in the bed, and I'm going to check all the comments and reply to everything. So once again, I apologize if I haven't gotten back to you yet. It's just time didn't allow for it. And, with everything going on this morning, and we were running around just trying to get to the hospital, get ready. And then we got there, we had to find a parking spot and then get in there, get registered. And then we were sitting there waiting. I started trying to respond to some comments, and then next thing you know, they called me to the back. I did film myself pre-surgery or pre-procedure, and I filmed myself after the fact. Like I said, I wasn't in so much pain that I was crying this time and all broken up about it. You can tell in the video, I'm sure, that I'm kind of out of it. And I was in pain, but nowhere near what it's been in the past. So it's not what I was saying it was going to be, which is I'm glad for that. I did want to show you guys, how bad it really can be, but fortunately it didn't end up being that way. And, I just got to thank God that I didn't have that much pain. Now, usually when I do have a lot of pain, it's usually the night of. So tonight it's going to be pretty bad. For some reason, I usually start hurting really bad at night, and it's probably because I still have stuff just kind of floating around in me still. They did give me a bunch of pain medication before I left the hospital. They gave me injections, and they actually gave me some pain medicine by mouth so that I would be taken care of on the way home today. And it's funny because I spoke with the nurse about it, and I said, do you think the doctor can give me something for the ride home? And he said he's never done that. I've never seen him do that before. And when the doctor came in to talk to me at the end of it all, I just said, hey, do you mind giving me something that will last, for like 3 hours just for the ride home? And he said, absolutely. And he actually tried to write me a script, and I told him, no, I don't want that. Please just give me something just to make it home. And he did. So, I took that, and then we came home, and, it started wearing off right there towards the end of it. But I'm going to go inside here in just a little bit and draw up a really hot bath and lay in there and soak for a little bit. Those really seem to help anytime I have anything done with my pancreas, or even when I'm in pancreatitis. Hot baths, the heating pads that you can plug into the wall, those work really well too, but placing them on my pancreas area and on my back, because it does radiate to the back pretty bad. But between the using some Epsom salt, some hot baths, and some hot pads, and using ice bags as well. I'll fill up Ziploc bags with ice and then wrap them up with like with a towel, and then I'll place it over that area. Between the hot baths, the hot pads, and using ice, that usually pretty much alleviates it to a point where I can deal with it. So just really hoping that I can get some good sleep tonight. Even though today wasn't that bad, it's still just pretty taxing on you. Just the stress of it all, and then the propofol can just make you just feel kind of crappy after you're done. It'll be either tomorrow or the next day until I really start feeling, halfway decent again as far as that's concerned, because it just makes you just feel bad. I'm sure a lot of you all out there have experienced having surgery before, and when they put you to sleep, it just makes you feel bad. Now I will say, and just a word of advice for you guys, because I didn't know this before, but my brother actually works in surgery for the VA hospital, and that's what he does every day. He's a registered nurse, but he's I guess a surgical tech or something. Anyway, he works in the surgery room at the VA every single day, and I was talking with him about the fact that every time I wake up, I get like really, really, really sick. I've vomited every time I wake up from a procedure over this past year, and I wasn't aware. But when you do go through your procedure, speak with the anesthesiologist, because I've always talked with the nurse, and they always give me Zofran after the fact. So it's already kind of too late at that point, and I've already gotten like really, really nauseous, and then I've already gotten sick, and it scares the living out of me, because every time that I've gotten sick like that and I've thrown up, I've bled in the past. So I was really concerned about that, and I told my brother about it. He said, hey, speak to the anesthesiologist and tell them about that, because they can take care of you before you wake up. So when the anesthesiologist came into the room today and spoke with me, and the nurse anesthesiologist, I told them, I said, hey, every time I have a procedure, I end up getting like really, really, really sick at the end of it. Right before right as I wake up, I'm like always sick, and I always vomit. And he said, oh yeah, we can definitely take care of that for you. So from what I understand, they gave me multiple nausea medications before I awoke, and I'm gonna tell you, it made a night and day difference. A night and day difference. This is the first time I have woken up and did not get sick, and I'm telling you, that makes all the difference in the world. You're already kind of like discombobulated. It's a time warp. I mean, they put you to sleep, and the next thing you know, you wake up and you're in a different room and you don't know what's going on. And then on top of it, to be that nauseous, that really just adds to it and just makes the situation so much worse. So I would highly, highly suggest to you guys that if in fact you have to have a procedure, speak to the anesthesiologist and tell them if you do get sick like that, and they can give you medication before you wake up, so that when you do wake up, you're not dealing with that. Because I've always dealt with it, like I said, on the back end. So I wake up really sick, and then they give me Zofran, and it ends up taking 30 minutes for it to actually start working. But it's too late at that point, because I've already gotten sick, and I'm already starting to panic because of it. So that really helped to lessen my anxiety. When I woke up, I didn't feel so bad. But anyway, so like I said, I did film pre-op, post-op, and I will post those videos tomorrow. Like I said, I'm just really tired right now. I don't feel all that great. I just wanted to come outside, and I just wanted to be outside for a minute and film this video. I've got my glasses on. My eyes just look really bad right now. I just look so tired. My eyes were really red and swollen and puffy, and I just didn't want to have a video looking like that. So I am wearing my sunglasses right now. But like I said, I'm gonna post those videos up tomorrow and just let you get a little insight into that. And I did take some video around Charleston yesterday when we were out doing some things, so I'll make a little quick compilation video tomorrow and just post that up, and I will have that up tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. And on top of that as well, I'm gonna post that little video, and then I'm gonna make another one of my regular videos tomorrow. So I'll post 2 videos tomorrow, and don't worry about it. I'm completely fine. I have nothing else to do, and I don't want to just lay in the bed watching TV all day long. That's just not my forte. I would rather just kind of stay busy, do some research, take some notes, and get ready for making another video. It's just so much more fulfilling for me to be able to do that. So don't worry about it. If I feel like I can't do it, I just won't do it. But my plan is right now to at least post 2 videos tomorrow. Like I said, the pre-op, post-op, and some little shots of Charleston yesterday, and then a regular video. And I'm not really sure what topic I'm gonna talk about. If you guys got any suggestions for me at all, please please let me know. I would love to do anything you guys have out there. So shoot me some suggestions, something that you would like to see me talk about or do a video about. I'm more than open for you guys, and I would love the idea right now. My brain isn't working the best right now, so I would love for some suggestions. And it's going to be kind of, first come, first serve on that one. Whoever shoots me the idea first. Now, if you do give me an idea, I'm not going to just say, no, I'm not gonna do it. Give me ideas, because I'll write. I have a notebook that I keep all my stuff in, which is this right here, and I write down everything in it. And I'm gonna I keep notes for different video ideas. So if you got ideas, I will write them down, and I'll do a video in the future on whatever topic that you guys request. No problem at all. And I'd love to do whatever you guys would like to see, because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about you all, and I'm just making the videos, really. So I have to go back in 2 months for my next procedure. When he came in the room and spoke with me today after everything was said and done before I went home, I have to go back. It looks like it's probably going to be in mid-February or something like that when I have to go. Well, no, I guess it'd be March. January, February. Yeah, beginning of March, I guess, is when I would have my next procedure. So I've got 2 months of, being able to do whatever I need to do. And he told me that it shouldn't be so bad the next time, even though they're putting 4 stents in, since they have the 3 in. So that'll be coming up again. And like I said, he did say that I will have at least 3 more procedures, at least 3 more, but he said that it's probably going to be a year's worth. So I'm guessing probably about 6 over the next 12 months. We went out to eat last night, and man, I'll tell you, I just wanted to throw this in. But I don't go out to eat very often. Like I've said before, I was in the restaurant industry for a very long time, and ever since COVID, things have just kind of fallen apart in the restaurant industry. And we went out to eat last night, and I'm not gonna say where we went, but man, it is just not the same anymore. It really isn't. My mom bought me dinner last night, and it was really nice of her to do that. And the place that we went, I mean, it's a franchise restaurant, and there's tons of places to go to in Charleston, but a lot of them are downtown, the decent ones to go to, and parking is just really hard to get around down there. And we just didn't want to deal with fighting, trying to find a parking spot and then walking a long distance. I didn't feel up to it, so we went to the Charleston Mall and just kind of walked around. I guess it's the one that's on James Island that we went to. It's a very, very old mall. My mom was actually telling me, because we used to live in Charleston when I was a kid. My dad was in the Navy and was actually he was at that Navy base there. And my mom was telling me last night that when I was a kid, she used to take me to that exact mall that we were going to. There's like a Dillard's and a Belk in there and a Target, and that's just about it. There's really not a lot in there. I don't know the name of the mall, but if you're ever in Charleston, I would suggest going there because the place is like super duper dead. But anyway, I just figured I'd throw that in there for you guys. I know Charleston's a really big city for people to go visit, and if you're ever there, don't go to that mall because it's pretty lame. But anyway, with that said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I'm gonna go take a nice hot bath and just relax and spend the rest of my evening laying down and getting some rest. And I'm sure my kids are gonna be kind of blown away. They don't know. My daughter knows I'm home. She actually just got here, and we spoke for a second, but my boys, they don't know that I'm home yet, and I haven't said anything to them. My mother-in-law has them right now, and I told them yesterday that I was going to call them when they got out of school today. So I'm gonna give them a call here in a little bit and let them know that their dad's home, and they'll get to see me tonight. So I'm really excited about seeing my boys and seeing my wife when she gets home tonight as well. I'm just glad I'm not in the hospital. I really did not want to stay there, but it was one of those things that I felt like, you know, it really needed to happen because of the amount of pain I was in last time. And the doctor told me this morning whenever we were talking, when he first came in, because they give you they have like a couple sheets of paper that you have to sign, and they want you to say, you know, if you were to bleed, would you accept blood transfusion, and that the doctor's not responsible if something goes wrong and stuff like that. And as I'm signing those papers, he said, I see that you're here and probably going to end up staying again. And I said, yeah. And he went, that's really a good idea. And then after the fact, I was only in my procedure for about half an hour, which they usually take about an hour and a half, 2 hours for each one of those procedures. Hour and a half, 2 hours, depending. But this one was 30 minutes. My mom had the little number. They have a television screen that's up in the waiting room, and when you register, they give you a little piece of paper with your number on it, and instead of putting your name up on the screen, they give you the number, and it'll say in progress or in surgery, and then it'll say in recovery, and then it'll say out of recovery, and I'll let them know they can go ahead and come back there again because they make them leave. Your family members are allowed to come back there at the beginning, you know, as you're getting ready and all that stuff. And I always need some help too, getting the gown on and getting my clothes all situated. So my mom helped me do that. She left, and then she said 30 minutes later she saw my number pop up on the screen, and she was like, what? There's no way. And she walked back there, and I was in the room. I mean, I was still asleep, but I was done. 30 minutes. It was really quick, and I really attribute that to everybody's prayers. So anyway, I've been on here just rambling now. It's about 23 minutes in this video, and you guys know me. I say this is going to be a short video, and next thing you know, it's 45 minutes long, and I'm still talking because I can talk. That's one thing for sure. I can really run my mouth. So anyway, I'm going to zip it up right now and go ahead and get off of here, guys, and go lay down and get some rest. Hey, I love you guys so much. I really do. You guys just don't know how much y'all mean to me. I just really appreciate all of you so much. So, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you, and I love you all so much. So, with that said, I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye, guys.